present.
Thank you.
So
I haven't opened it.
not yet. So how did you celebrate it? Because,
The birthday.
yes.
For I am doing nothing. That's the best way to celebrate.
Just a relaxing day. And congratulations on the single Noise. Almost 2
yeah.
million views now. on
Yeah,
YouTube.
that went fast.
Yes.
I really like the video. It's got great visuals.
Oh yes, the whole Nightwish family, we love the character that you played in Noise, the big boss. So
Yeah.
was it fun to play in?
Yeah, of course, and then the whole dress fitting thing and what we talked about it. Yeah, it sounded brilliant, but then again, it was Stobbe directing. He did The Islander already back in the day, and
Yes.
I know he's got
We love the visuals.
really great visuals in his.
Yes. And will there be behind the scenes making of?
I have no idea.
You don't
Probably
know.
not.
People jumped on it with making reaction videos. Do you know about those?
Yeah, I know about those. Everything's a reaction video now.
Yes.
But I don't see it necessarily as a bad thing to actually portray human reactions, as long as they don't start doing fake reaction videos.
Yes, true, as long as it's genuine. and real.
As long as we show
Yes.
ourselves to be human, then it's just great.
And it does reach a huge audience, and more people get to know the music because of the reaction videos.
Could be, yeah.
So that's a good thing. But we're about this tour, so now you have only tonight Amsterdam and tomorrow Paris.
Yeah.
How does it feel that it's almost at the end?
It's kind of surreal, because that's what happens when you do shows night after night and occasional off day and all that. You get institutionalized.
Yes.
You learn to trust your mates in these tight surroundings and in the tour bus corridor and everything.
Oh, yes.
And you kind of got your own moon going
Yeah.
around the planet in different places. So yeah, when I get back home, it's going to be too late. Oh, what am I going to do with my life?
Let's go back all the way to the beginning, because you started writing for this album years and years ago.
Yeah.
When did you decide to actually make an album?
I think it was in the works for a long time as an idea, but then it was that about 3 years back that I started to have material enough that I had been written, say, then also Nightwish was entering a sabbatical year.
Yes, after
So-
Endless Ones.
Yeah, so it was kind of a natural that, okay, I'll ask these couple of friends of mine, had been talking about it already before, that there would be a good time to start doing this thing, and what do you guys think, want to join?
Yes.
And there was Thomas Weinel and Willy Ollila, the guitar and the keyboard players. And they were into it and came over to my place. We started going over that at my home studio, and guys really got into it. They really liked the songs and we started doing arranging and finalizing structures and filling holes. Like for instance, the voice of my father was missing music for the C part.
Okay.
And so I had the lyrical stuff, and I knew that it should go about here where we started, and then Billy would,
Hey.
what about if I get this kind of a thing, and he was like, it's a
Be
match.
Bouncing off of each other
Yeah.
and creating,
So
filling up the
no
gaps.
matter that originally most of the like musical ideas, melodies and lyrics came from me, guys really played a huge role for the album to become what it was.
And how did you came up with those guys? Did you know them?
Well, we've known for quite a few years with Willy in the Raskasiola project for 15 years, Thomas I guess 12 years, and also known guys from also some different projects here and there. And so I've grown to trust their musical vision,
Yes.
the
now
wideness and variety of it and all
Yeah.
that. So I figure that if I want to do something that wouldn't drop into the usual heavy metal box which they tend to take in case of me, because that's my roots. That's where I started as a kid. I got really hooked into Sabbath and all that.
Yes.
But after that I also I kept it, but I also grew out of it. My musical world is way wider also these days.
So this
heavy-
just happened naturally.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and on the album you'll hear that heavy metal
Yes.
roots quite a lot also, but there's a lot of that
It's
prog rock and
different, yes.
atmospheric things, and in
Yeah.
tryouts with
Nothing
machinery
like
and drums.
Nightwish or.
Yeah.
So, of course, this is a solo album, and you're not with a band like Nightwish. So, how does it feel to be the one responsible for everything?
I hate responsibilities. But sometimes you gotta take them if you wanna be doing this. So yeah, but I gotta take the responsibility of being the front at the stage and all that.
Yeah.
But I got a good band.
Yes.
It seems that we can pull off pretty good stuff by concentrating what is the music at its real,
Yeah.
putting it into groove and not taking it too seriously.
Yes. So, what motivates you to work on new projects such as Northern Kings, Vasca Soyolua, and this new album? Where did you find the energy?
Because well, the inspiration and the need to write and try out things and play your instrument, it just doesn't die.
Just wants to come out somehow.
Yeah, it continues
Yeah.
on and on. And well, then I use what I get at that moment of space and time.
Yeah.
If I get a good inspiration, I'll use it for a song. And depending on the time where we are,
Okay.
might end up to Nightwish or solo stuff. Or
Yeah, whatever works in it.
of course, a little bit depending on personal preferences. I saved some stuff for the
Yeah.
solo, definitely,
Yeah.
because I felt they were personal.
Yes, you can really hear it. I love the new album, by the way. A lot of people in the group want to know about Taro.
Ah. Yeah,
what's happening?
it's in limbo, so to speak,
Okay.
because well, when our drummer died, it was
Yes.
a bit of a blow. I mean, we used to play together over 30 years, anyways.
Yes.
So far, we're like thinking about touching the stuff that we had written and what's in the hard disk and everything. It feels more sad than fun,
Yes.
and rock bands should be about fun.
Yeah. You seem to be a very busy man. So how do you manage to relax and recharge for something?
By being very lazy.
Ah,
And yeah, I get my methods, I get my books and games and things like that. And then also like I had to learn to take my distance and the time off.
okay.
Like, you know, if I'm at home, to put my phone off for a couple of days and
Yes.
just take it easy, take care of it.
Just throw the
Okay,
phone
so
away
there's
and
some laundry, gotta go to groceries and
no
don't
noise
give it-
for a moment.
yes, definitely no noise.
No noise.
I've heard it too many times
Oh,
already.
yes.
Yeah, or often touring, for instance, like if we have an off day, I might just close myself into my hotel room, I lurk in my cave
Ah,
and don't meet anyone
Just-
or anything.
just you by yourself, no one else.
Yeah, and it's good tour economics. The more time you spend in the hotel room naked, the more you save your clothes.
Oh, yes.
Because on the road, it eventually comes the moment when you gotta find a laundry machine.
Oh, yes, dirty, stinky clothes. What other musicians or bands have you inspired most in your career?
Well, what have been inspiring for me?
Yes.
I don't know. I take inspiration from a lot of things. Of course, as a kid, like the guys who probably drove me to singing were the legendary Ian Gillan, Ronnie Dio, Rob Halford, and these guys in their bands.
Yes.
So that's how I got hooked into doing vocals, and pretty soon I was also in my first school band, first playing guitar and bass, and then when nobody else had the guts to sing, I had to try that too. But then again, I already had been listening to that with that kind of ear.
Okay, so you already had a bit in mind
yeah,
how you want to sound and what you wanted.
and that's how the whole thing started.
Yeah.
But then the influences that, like for instance, when I was rehearsing the softer side, I was listening to a lot of like, you know, Kate Bush stuff and Tori
Okay.
Amos stuff and all that.
Yeah. It's
Getting in touch with
Something-
my feminine side.
Yes. Well, we already
in
saw
order to
photos.
in order to do ballads.
Yeah, well, I know a few photos of you. Then I have a few quick questions to end the interview.
Mm-hmm.
What is your favorite snack?
Favorite snack?
Yeah, to eat.
Cup of coffee.
I was hoping you were gonna say sausage.
No, I tend to take way less sausages than cups of coffee.
Okay, coffee is always good.
Mm.
What's your favorite song to play live?
I hear the universe ringing in my ears, inside my head. I know billions of songs. And again, it's a matter of situation.
Depends.
Because sometimes you're doing something slow and really moody and something, but you get into the vibe and the flow of the vocals, and there's you get a whole wide space opening. And sometimes it's when you pound as hard as you can, some rocky piece and all that. It's so much depending on situation.
Yes. What is one place that you still want to play and haven't played yet?
Off Earth.
Oh, in space.
Anywhere.
In space.
Well, it could be orbit, could be moon, could be Mars.
Maybe an alternate reality.
Well, that would be good, but yeah, still, no Earth.
No Earth.
Yeah, too familiar.
Yeah. What's your favorite food and drink before a gig?
Lots of water, and before the gig I don't eat for 5 hours.
Okay.
Reflux is a bitch.
Yeah, I can imagine. And one last question. We could read a lot about the craziness in your book that you wrote. So my last question is, what is still on your bucket list to throw out of a hotel window?
Bucket list to throw out of the hotel window.
What is still on your bucket list?
Anyone who comes there uninvited.
Oh. Maybe you should have a doormat, like stay out.
Yeah.
Don't enter.
Yeah.
Okay, well that was.
I'm keeping guard here.
Oh. That was the interview. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Okay.
Is there anything you want to say to the viewers here? We've got about 30 viewers. They're giving you lots of love. Is there anything you want?
For the Nightwish family.
Okay, well, howdy guys. Doing here this a little bit of a smaller scale show, but we'll be back a little bit later to do some really huge scale shows here in Netherlands. I heard that this girl that we have, she got pretty big here.
Yes.
During the last year. I guess it was some TV exposure or something. So thanks for the support. It was pretty impressive.
All right. Thank you very much.